What up, y'all? BigBossFabo, man. BigBossFabo back again with a video doing a reaction to The Simpsons made some dark predictions for 2024, man. So if you know anything through pop culture and history, The Simpsons tends to predict certain things. Now, a lot of people don't believe it's natural predicting. A lot of people say there's such thing as programmatic predicting, which makes no sense to me, to where you're able to call things and they happen exactly. The Trump thing. Other people was talking about the COVID. There's a lot of different things. I mean, as far as that Trump becoming president, I don't know what programmatic predicting has that being that accurate. Me, if we try to get to the root of it, I don't know what it is, bro. People call it devil stuff. People call it Illuminati. I don't even know what to call it, bro. But the Truth Talk's gonna break it down for us, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below, because honestly, I don't even know what they've predicted for 2024. So let's get into this video.
Simpsons predicted for 2024. Let's get right into it. The Simpsons is one of the most watched and longest running animated series ever created. Since 1989, The Simpsons has been releasing new episodes that have gone on to entertain many different generations. The Simpsons family is hands down one of America's favorite TV families. While the show is praised and loved by many, it is also questioned by many as well for its ability to somehow see into the future. I am pretty sure all of you have heard of The Simpsons predicting the future in their episodes on many occasions. This has become associated with the show, and some people have started to believe the creators of The Simpsons are fortune tellers who can somehow see into the future. But is this even possible? Obviously, no one can see into the future. So how does The Simpsons know what's going to happen before it happens? Well, those of us who know the truth about the purpose of TV programming, we know what The Simpsons does is a technique called predictive programming. Predictive programming is when media is used to condition the masses to the elite's plans. It's a form of propaganda, something the elite is used to manipulate the masses.
Predictive programming, y'all. Predictive programming. I said programmatic programming. I swear somebody had put that in the comments. But okay, let's see what they talking about.
The elite's plans. It's a form of propaganda, something the elite has used to manipulate the masses for decades. For example, the CIA was known to use Hollywood movies to dish out their war propaganda in order to convince the American people that we needed to go to war. The Simpsons are being used for this exact purpose, to program the masses about what they have planned for the future.
So it's all an agenda. That's all it is, bruh. There's people, I mean, what I'm assuming is obviously like the government doesn't detail everything. You know, there's a certain agenda that a lot of people with common sense can already sense that or know that a narrative is being pushed behind the scenes that the public or, you know, people in natural communities and natural societies aren't privy to. So it's crazy to think how much is already set up and calculated according to this agenda. Some of us may think these are new things, new occurrences, stuff happening, but it's like it was part of the plan all along. So I see what they're getting at. It's kind of just a way to control the masses.
This way, when these plans unfold, the people would comply with the change much faster without showing any resistance. Often in Simpsons episodes, we see the writers pretty accurately write storylines that go on to seemingly predict future events that haven't happened yet. Now, The Simpsons seems to have done it again and made some predictions of things that are coming in 2024. The first thing The Simpsons predicted would happen in 2024 was the return of President Trump. The short episode that was uploaded to YouTube in 2015 called Trumptastic Journey, Homer is seen flying over a presidential campaign sign with the words, Trump 2024. If you have been keeping up with politics, then you know Trump announced he would be running for president in 2024. I found this extremely interesting as this episode came out before Trump was even president for his first run. Trump was elected president in 2016. This episode not only predicted Trump being president, something The Simpsons have done in the past, but it also predicted that he would be running for president in 2024, something that is almost impossible to have guessed. The Simpsons have also made other predictions for 2024, but the one that caught my attention the most was what was shown in the episode aired all the way back in 2013. In this episode, The Simpsons predicted how the world would come to an end. In the episode, Homer goes to prep school. Homer joins a survivalist group whose leaders have set up a retreat to prepare for the end of the world. In the episode, they show the elite group heading to an underground bunker they have built. During one part of the episode, one of the characters tells Homer about a coming EMP attack that will start the end of the world.
Homer, meet the Springfield prep. What would you do in a case of...
Want to make the switch to Shopify? Here's how to do it in a few easy steps.
I don't even know what to call it,
Sign up for a free trial at shopify.com and download one of our
an EMP.
Electromagnetic pulse.
A burst of radiation that knocks out every electrical system in the country.
Impending doom.
What you reading, Dad?
Honey, everything's fine. Nothing to worry about.
When things go south, the sheeple will clean out every supermarket in town.
Typical
The
sheeple.
sheeple.
It's WROL. Means without the rule of law. Anarchy. The end of civilization. Coming soon to an America near you.
America can't collapse. We're as powerful as ancient Rome.
For those that don't know, EMP or electric magnetic pulse weapons are weapons that could affect an area's power grid and any electronics that are in the area. In the episode, these doomsday preppers were preparing for the apocalypse that starts with an EMT attack. What's interesting about this is that according to many astronomers, there's a possibility we will be hit by an EMT in 2024. Just recently, as of December, it is being reported that a gigantic hole that has spawned in the sun wider than 60 Earths is spewing solar winds right at us. These solar winds can reportedly cause solar storms that can cause EMP-like effects. According to these articles, if these solar storms get strong enough, they could affect our power, technology, and the internet. What makes this even stranger in the movie Leave the World Behind, they
I
have
see what they're saying. They're saying it's going to be a domino effect, essentially. That's the start to where, obviously, you know, it's common sense. You ain't got no power. You can't really live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they said the sheeple will be invading all the stores and, you know, taking up all the, pretty much consuming every product there is, mankind. But point being is, man, I don't think anybody can, like, let's not even think. I know nobody knows when the world will end. You know what I'm saying? It's all, bro, the year 2000, everybody's like, man, we hit 2000, that's the end of the world. All these scientists, these doctors, these predictionists, whatever you want to call them, they try to always think they know when the world will end. Bro, man will never know when the world will end. I'm a man of faith, so I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God, you know, our Father in heaven. So only God knows. So people out here thinking that they're so bright and privy to stuff happening and occurring. You had all these predictions years down the line. 2020 is the end of the world. Why? Because it's 2020 vision, bro. Everybody got these weird, you know, associations as to why the world will end. But every time we encounter or we visit that specific date, nothing happens. So it's like, bruh, no man on earth knows when the world will end. As the Bible says, bro, it's just going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to be prepared, man. I encourage y'all, man, accept Christ into y'all's life. You can't go wrong.
Similar apocalyptic event happening. It's hacking that causes the same problem for the people in the Leave the World Behind movie. Leave the World Behind also ends with finding safety in an underground bunker. If you look around today, we can see that many of the elite are literally building underground bunkers. I recently covered Mark Zuckerberg building his own underground bunker in his $200 million Hawaii home. His bunker comes with blast-proof doors and all the food and water he would need to survive the apocalypse. Very similar to what they showed us in the Simpsons episode over 10 years ago. If you've been watching the channel for the last few months,
I have been pointing... interesting, bro, that people want to survive the apocalypse. And I'm not saying I'm going to, here, take me as I die. You know what I'm saying? But when the apocalypse occurs, that's not a world you would want to live in. But people, you know, it's like they want to pretty much hold on to their life so badly. And it may sound crazy to folks hearing me say this. Oh, my God, you want to die? But, you know, I have a certain comfortability of where I'm at, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about my last day on earth, bro. I know where I'm going to be. Point being is people want to preserve their life so badly, whereas when doomsday occurs, bro, no life will be preserved naturally. You're going to be living in a society that's broken. This picture explains a lot of it. So what life is that to really live? You're living in an underground bunker. Maybe Mark Zuckerberg's bunker got hot tub and jacuzzi, multi-million-dollar bunker. You know what I mean? But at a certain point in time, you're going to go crazy. If you're stuck down there with just your family, cool. Over time, that's just not a way to live. It's just a crazy mind. It's just a crazy thought to think that when doomsday occurs, the world we know it as is gone. So what are people only tied to living in a bunker? It's like, it's a weird thought because, of course, nobody wants to die. You know what I mean? You want to protect yourself and your family. Make sure you guys are safe. But then again, that existence is not even an existence at all. It's like, we've seen all the movies, bro, where people are confined to dark areas, small spaces, they lose it. Nothing ever comes good out of that. So, I mean, you could have a great little bunker, but how long is that going to last?
The insane amount of apocalyptic themed movies, music, and shows coming from Hollywood recently. For example, the album dropped in September by the band 30 Seconds to Mars was titled It's the End of the World, But It's a Beautiful Day. We also saw Hulu drop an apocalyptic movie called Nobody Will Save You about an alien invasion.
Trash.
Netflix also dropped the movie Leave the World Behind about the apocalypse, and Netflix also dropped their show called Carol and the End of the World about, again, the apocalypse. All of this apocalypse-themed media is shown as we're entering 2024. It clearly appears this Simpson episode that was dropped over 10 years ago was referring to whatever is coming in 2024. They showed the characters prepping for an apocalyptic event that will show the world losing power and access to technology and the internet, just like they showed us in the Leave the World Behind movie, and just like the media claims could happen due to this solar storm. While the Simpsons writers look like fortune tellers, what they really are Masonic puppets. The creator of The Simpsons is a man by the name of Matt Groening. He is responsible for creating the show's themes and characters. Matt was born in the industry as he comes from a Hollywood family. His father, Homer Philip Groening, was himself a filmmaker, advertiser, writer, and cartoonist. Matt actually named Homer his most famous character after his own father. Matt was born into Hollywood. He has been a part of the club his entire life, something he has shown us since the beginning of his career. Before Matt created The Simpsons, he had a successful comic strip he called Life in Hell. If we look at Life in Hell, you will quickly notice this comic is what went on to inspire the creation of The Simpsons show. Early on,
I look like what's it called? Charles, I'm finna say Charles Barkley. What's that little Charles whatever, the little kid show? That looked like him, but bro, living in hell. This is called the Big Book of Hell. Bruh, we live in evil times, bro. Dude was born into the Illuminati or whatever evil dark practices the circles of Hollywood running, bro. You know, like, homie was literally born into that. So they were probably just grooming him the whole time. Okay, you got a hit show. We're going to use you to reveal pretty much a lot of information to the world. They will consume your show, but we're going to use you as a guinea pig. Some shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, but he's being groomed just to be used for an alternate agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why this is the longest running animation.
Matt was showing the world exactly what he represented.
No.
This strange comic pushes every agenda imaginable, so it isn't surprising it went on to inspire The Simpsons. Matt, just like every other Masonic puppet in Hollywood, has shown us he took the oath by displaying the one-eye symbolism. In this photo, we can see Matt with his arms dipped in yellow paint to resemble his famous Simpsons characters, while he's doing the one-eye symbolism, covering one of his eyes with a sinister look in his face. This is a Masonic pose that we have seen all the puppets in Hollywood doing. Matt has also been linked to the Jeffrey list, as it is reported that he allegedly...
This fool was linked to the Jeffrey list, man. Enough has already been really said at this point in time, man. I don't watch The Simpsons. I wouldn't suggest other people watch it. I mean, for comedic satire, if you're not taking everything to heart, but there's always things to read between the lines on, guys. Honestly speaking, you guys, you just really got to pay attention to a lot of this stuff. You know, I'll put the link to the original video in the comment section down below. But I mean, what's understood don't need to be explained. There's always hidden agendas. I've always never really fully just accepted or swallowed everything in pause. Took everything into account that's been presented to me. There's always a gray area, right? People that are just zombies, so to speak, they go through the motions. Anything that's presented to them, they accept it for what it is. They don't know how to think outside the box. Yeah, these are the people that take time to look into this stuff. And oh my God, I mean, you got to really focus on what you truly believe in. And I'll say hold on to your faith, because I mean, if you're an individual that believes nothing is after this life, you're probably on a path of destruction, honestly, because people that don't think that there's any type of nothing to lose, I mean, they're going to do things that equate with nothing to lose. They're probably people that are living a very outlandish type of life. People that have some type of morality or ethics to them, they know how to keep a certain composure, and they have a belief system. You know, people tend to believe in a higher power. Some people just believe in themselves. But I believe in things beyond this world, bro. Like, just this life is all there is? No, like, I don't think so. I believe in, I believe in Jesus returning. I believe in God. So with that being said, I know where my faith lies. So I would just encourage you, if you're watching this video, to just find that meaning, because there's no full meaning or substance just in this reality. If you think there's full meaning and understanding, and in this life, more power to you, bro. More power to you. You're a person. You're a man or a woman of the world. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I believe in the spirit. So with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this one in the comment section below. I'll put the original link in the video if you want to take time to watch the entire video. But peace, love, prosperity, all y'all, man. God bless y'all. Much love. We'll catch y'all on the next video. We out.